again. How you guys going? Oh well, probably no one watching. Oh, bugger, I need to go to the toilet. I'll be back very shortly. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I had to go to the bathroom really quickly. Should have done that before I started the stream. Silly me. Not the bestest light. Oh well. Oh, working on ammunition container. I've been just finished uploading a video on the ammunition container. I've given it a second coat of paint since the last video. It's just the black rust preventing paint. Gives a good surface for the paint to grip onto once you're putting the other paint on there. Surprised that these bloody lights don't provide enough lighting for this camera. Is it the screen that's just bent down in a real funny position? Also forgot to put the microphone in. Where is it? Usually I keep it up the back here. Where did I put it this time? Great, I forgot to put the microphone in. Where did I even put it? Oops. I forgot the microphone. Don't know where I put it either. Pretty silly of me. Oh well. I'll have to try and do without. Hopefully you can hear me clearly from the microphone port. That's where I hit it. Oh well. Can't do anything about it now. Just gotta have to try and hope that you guys can hear me clearly. And yeah. I did have it around here somewhere. I do need to get a better one though. We'll get a USB plug-in one instead of just a tiny little thing. So it's got any charge in it now? Yeah, just not much happening at the moment. So yeah, I'm just starting putting all my stuff together. Might start streaming more on DLive if anything, because they seem to be a bit more better at this sort of stuff. And if I have any problems with YouTube, I'll just go to DLive. What do I care? It's not the platform, it's what you do. Although my content isn't the best, I'm just starting off, so it's just practice for me. Using YouTube as practice. Yep. That's the ideal purpose of it. Practicing to get it on a better platform. So not much happening at the moment. Quite quiet today. I didn't see anyone else streaming on the subscribers that I've got, so I thought, why not just start streaming today? Because today's not really that busy with streaming. Yeah, life of a multi-hobbyist. Sometimes interesting, sometimes boring, but there's always something most of the time. Yeah. Yeah, that video wasn't the best. Sorry about that. If anyone is watching this or it does, I was using this case. I don't think it provides the bestest with audio, which is a shame. Although I only paid $200 for this camera, which, you know, you might have thought that was a rip-off. I do too. And I plan on getting a GoPro once I got the money. I'm going to get a good GoPro to do this sort of stuff. This one's just a cheap one, perfect for doing. Yeah. So maybe either I have to yell into this damn thing, which would just be annoying, or I just get a camera, which would be a bit more of a better option. Time is 5:15 p.m. New Zealand, and 0 views and 0 likes. Life is goodish. Still doing all right. Don't know how many times I've nearly lost my multi-tool. Bloody handy little piece of equipment these multi-tools are. Can't do this with a Swiss Army knife. Oh, bloody mean little tools they are. Don't know how many times they've come in handy. But it's over 100, I'll tell you that much. Yeah. I'll have to have some ideas on what to do in the next few videos. But I'll be finishing up the ammunition container and putting, probably finish it with like a gloss coat or something maybe. I don't know, I might finish it off with a gloss coat. There's a can of that lying around, but I might have to ask if that's okay to use that stuff, because it is quite expensive, I believe. But I'll probably just use normal. I'll just use the paint that is there, and it'll have a fairly nice finish. With probably a nice. I'll probably have to clean the surface down a little bit, but it's all pretty nice actually. I'll go grab it. It's been pretty well dried out now. So that's the lid. It's all pretty well painted. So I went from being this rusty box to being a really nice colour. Yeah, my hands are like covered in black. You can only just see it's like a little spot there, but there's like little there and everywhere. It's just what spray paint does to you. But yeah, so I managed to get that. It's nice and black all over. But this is just the undercoat, so it doesn't have to look the best. It just has to do what its job is, and that is to protect the metal from rusting. And there is a little bit of dripping and all that, but it will be all right once it's got the top coat on. That's the box. Not enough light Can't really see much, especially because of the fact that it's such black. But yeah, just try and put another light, but the only light I've got either isn't working or the bulb's blown. I don't know. Not got a bulb in there at the moment though, because it's up in the one in the kitchen. So I don't know what that's to do with that. I think this thing's buggered. I'll try and fix it. Maybe it's the switch. Maybe it's the some of the wiring. Yeah, that's why I'm just get second-hand stuff. They're always a little bit shoddy, but I don't really give a care half the time. Yeah. So yeah, making all kinds of plans on videos. Mainly the one thing will be just getting a nice little bit more of a better setup on my computer to do stuff like editing. I'll have to get some editing software. I don't know if that costs money or not, but I don't care. I'll just do what I can and do my best to upload regularly to keep the channel interesting. I'm not interested in the money. I just do this for fun. Be able to communicate with some cool people. I might eventually get like a subscribe star, if anything. So that'll be about it, really, I think. Kind of just went back on my words a bit there, which sounds stupid, but yeah, it's just normal stuff. Just trying to sort everything out. If you hear that sound, that humming noise, it's just a heater because it's cold. Probably going to get to -1, probably somewhere near close to that. Probably going to get down to 1 degrees tonight, if anything. I'm not too surprised. Yeah. Obviously today is a bit boring, really. Other than a bit of painting I did. Went out for a walk with the dog. Should probably do a video on our dog. He's a big dog, so yeah. Oh well. Just thought yeah. Hello there. How's it going? Just having a nice chill stream. First person here. Oh, it's been okay, just casually chilling. I'm just making something for Odin Wolf. What I'm doing is actually something I've never seen before in the furry fandom, and that was to take an old military ammunition container, these ones? Yeah. Alright, we'll just put it together. There we go. It's painted black at the moment because that's the undercoat. All you can see is the outline. It looks really crazy, obviously, on this computer's, on this tiny little GoPro. Yeah. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint this the same kind of Fursona colours that Odin Wolf's fursuit is. I've got the paint and everything. It's just I'm waiting for good weather to paint it. Yeah. Interesting item, unless maybe I might make heaps of them and sell them or something. I don't know. Just make them and give them out to people. Yeah, I thought so too. It's just an interesting thing. Yeah, the videos are on my channel, so if you want to check them out, they're always there. Not doing too terribly much today. I'll do some more DIY projects as well. Yeah, so I do all kinds of stuff. Obviously, being a multi-hobbyist, might do some paintball or something eventually when I get a chance. Yeah. Been pretty rough weather in New Zealand, a bit of rain lately. Yeah. At 7, but this was more important. I'll tell you, I used to, when I went to school, oh my God, I'll tell you, that morning when you get up in the morning, you just feel like complete the business. Parents giving you the business in the morning to get to school as quick as you can. And, oh, I'll tell you, that was rough. But I got through as much as I could. And I dropped out of school and I just went into doing beekeeping and did a course in beekeeping. Interesting, but yeah, if I ever need a job, I can always go get hired to do beekeeping, which is, it's okay work. You get paid all right for what I can be able to see. But yeah. Oh. Tomorrow I find out the day. It's always the day. It's pretty good, yeah. Weather in New Zealand gets pretty rough around winter. Heavy rain, cold, more rain, sunshine. I'll tell you, it is not easy sometimes dealing with it when you're doing stuff like painting or other activities. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just getting into the furry fandom, so it's something new for me. It's pretty cool. Yeah, finding out that I'll tell you, I never knew anything about it until about a year ago. Last year, quite early that year, and I actually found it by the most unusual manner of ways, of circumstances, you could say. I was commenting on a video just casually, and I just left a comment for someone. It wasn't really that relevant to what it was, but yeah. So here we have a couple nice days, then it rains like, yeah. Nature can be sometimes quite a rear end on you, and then some days it can just be pure paradise. I definitely live for the nice days, but yeah, definitely. I've seen the hail you get over in America and wherever, and sheesh, makes me kind of realise, lucky I don't have golf ball size hail. I'm like, oh my god, how do you deal with that with your cars? You'd have to have a car made of freaking 16mm thick steel plates. It dents cars up. From what I've seen, it just destroys them. No, not yet. I'm no good at art, unfortunately. So I'll have to look at getting someone to do that for me. But I've been thinking, it's been going through a few things, and obviously maybe a wolf, maybe a dragon, maybe some sort of hybrid. But maybe I might just go with a wolf because they're common, and I kind of have that kind of attitude towards it. It's kind of hard to get. It's all new for me. It's all exciting, so I'm going to take it easy and save up the money for everything. Internet banking isn't working at the moment, so I've got to get that sorted, but I'm just going to have to be patient. Yeah. I used to sketch a little bit when I was younger, and I used to sketch, I think it was dragons. I've got a book somewhere on them, somewhere, actually down here. Probably won't be able to see them at all because they're only pencil drawings that I did when I was, well, that page just fell out. So yeah, it's just been the normal stuff, rough weather, yeah. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I'll have to. What I'm going to do, I think, because in New Zealand there is someone I have been looking at who's a furry herself. Her name's Sparky. She's got a YouTube channel. She's got up to 100,000 subscribers. I'm probably going to get a furry amino or something like that, and we can. I'll have to get that sorted, obviously. Sorry about that. I've got something stuck in my throat. I have something. I do. I swear I have. some art that was actually decent in here. I did it ages ago. Like there's a lot of stuff. I draw schematics of things that like there's something there, but that wasn't really much. If you can even see that, it's not really that easy to see because the lighting in here is not the best. And the camera, I wouldn't say it's the worstest camera I've used. Let's just say the camera that I started out with when I started this wasn't the best. But yes, thank you for your offer on helping me. That is really kind. I definitely want to look at getting everything sorted, but yeah. Just there we go. Just milk is just cow churn. Yep, it is. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just starting off on everything, so I'm pretty good. I do a lot of these schematics on things that I design and all that, and just random. You can't even really see them because of this damn silly light. But I design a lot of things, so maybe eventually I'll get good at drawing something. I'll probably just. I know there's a lot of YouTubers out there who are furries who show how to draw them, so thank you. Yeah. A lot of I've got a lot of filled pages on this whole thing, this whole book here, this whole hard case book. I've actually just filled to the top with everything. Some of them just things I drawed for the heck of it. Well, I'd wake up in the middle of the night and I'd just come up with something. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, like stuff. If it isn't this book, it might be the other one. I've got two books. They're just constant things I've drawn and just yeah. So it's not easy finding stuff when you've got a huge backlog of pictures and everything. Instead of something I started there, I started a few things, but I never finished them because. But I swear I did have some in here, but who knows what happened over time. Bugger. I thought I did have something in there. Picture of class once, and it was a pen with an into gunpowder in it. When you push the button, you have 5 seconds to throw it. That sounds like a book or something that I read ages ago called Spy Kids or something like that. And one of the gadgets he had, you clicked the pen and you threw it, and it would have gone off. But yeah, so yeah, I obviously as a kid I used to make quite a few things that went bang. Let's just put it that way. And I've luckily still got all these. Let's just put it that way. I don't think I'll be putting anything on YouTube because they frown upon that. But I did make some things that used to go bang when I was a kid. And I learned pretty quickly that. Yeah, but there's a lot of things out there that can go bang quite easily. You can make, certain powders out of just getting matches and mixing them in certain ways. You can matches, safety matches. You just scrape the powder off of those things, off the box, and mix it with that stuff, with the head. It's got to be ground finely, but be really careful with it. To know how to make a smoke bomb with matches and eggshell. I've seen that, but I don't know if that's. I've heard of something like that. I don't know if the eggshell will work, but potassium or something like that. Stump remover. Have you ever seen that done? Look up stump remover and sugar, and they're called. Just look it up. I'm sure you'll be able to find it. It's a mixture of stump remover and a few other things, but basically it makes a really big amount of smoke. Be careful of it. Obviously, the stuff could be quite not that good to breathe in, and yeah, it's not the best at smelling either, I don't think. But you can buy them if you're living in some parts of the world. You can still buy them. Paintball arenas, some airsoft and paintball, they use smoke grenades, pull ring pyrotechnics, and just a little cardboard cylinder about that. Well, they're tall, they're round, and they produce whatever colour smoke, like green, blue, white, purple. They're pretty incredible. I've used one or two of them, and they're pretty cool. I don't know. I got them on Wish, but you probably could get them on eBay. But I don't know if they're legal to get into New Zealand or other parts of the world. But I must have just got them by like sheer luck. I'm obviously a little bit cautious. They gave me what you'd call a warning about importing stuff. So obviously, going to be a little bit more careful. I'm probably going to talk to customs before I import any more of those sorts of things. Yeah, so do know what you're importing and all that, but making them is a little bit cheaper. They cost a bit. Yeah. The matches. We don't get the Strike Anywhere matches in New Zealand. The white stuff on them. Yeah. But we do get... Yeah, put eggshell in them, then you... I'll have to try grinding some eggshell and doing that at some stage, but I don't know how effective it would be, but I'll give it a shot. Probably use a cardboard or an empty old aluminium can will do the trick at making a housing for a smoke device. Obviously, I can't say certain words on YouTube because, well, Big Brother's watching. Yeah, obviously, that's just something I've got to, yeah. But that's just something I do. You know, I've got air rifles and all kinds of stuff. I might do some target practice at some stage just to get my skill back in. I've got one that just plows right through big bits of material, and I shot. Oh my god, I've used that thing so much, and it's still really incredibly good. Big Brother is watching. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely just the normal stuff, and yeah. Today's a good day for a lot of reasons, just to have a good bit of fun. Yeah, not much happening at the moment. It is 5:37 p.m. in New Zealand. All is quiet. All is well. Probably the best thing to do sooner or later will be to get some more stuff sorted out. Yeah. Not much happening, of course, but well, obviously, when I go to the dump, saw my grandpa empty a couple grenades when I was 5. Yeah, just poured the gunpowder in a bowl, then threw it out through the bowl. Yeah, I've got a few old grenades up there. Got an old World War One Mark 1 Mills bomb, and they are pretty hefty just without anything inside of them. They're just a hefty object. So you can imagine how hefty they would be with just that little bit extra dynamite, which is what they used in them. They must be about a kilo or more, about a pound. And you think of hucking one of these things, that would have weighed a lot of weight. Hold up, can you play Killer Queen? I don't know how to really do anything other than what I'm doing already, but that's all I've got. That's my that's how I'm actually playing music. That's a voice recorder. What I do is I use an AUX cord and I just plug it into the computer, press record, press play on whatever I want, and bingo, free music. I think it's a little bit dodgy, but I'll tell you, I'm not going to bother trying to figure out how to do that onto the device. It's complicated. But I am playing a lot of different music. This is going to play through, I think it's 27 songs on there right now, and I'm always constantly downloading more songs and stuff onto it. Yeah, it's my MP3 player. Yeah. Boy, do I feel a lot more. Yeah. If you hear that humming noise, it's just a damn. Let's turn it off now. There we go. That's just a heater. Dynamite with a laser beam guided to guaranteed to blow your mind anywhere. Yeah. Anytime. Yeah. I used to one of my dad's mates when he was young got those big old brewing vats, those big 5-gallon glass containers. They filled one of those up with some various, I can't remember what he said it was, but either it was gelatinite or just a heap of random powders, gunpowder, black powder, and they clogged the top of the, they put a big electric detonator in it, and they dropped it into a massive pond, big massive dammed up pool in the river. And then they detonated it. It made a huge column of water. You see it was about 50 to 60 meters tall, jump into the air. And it rained eels. Big black eels. If you don't know what an eel is, it's just a giant, long, slithery water fish. It's just a big fish, basically. They're just a big, long thing. And it just rained bits of fish. Gross. If you don't know what, the eels are, they're slimy as heck. Try to catch one with your hands, you won't easily do it. But they're tasty if you can cook them right. And yeah, he said that the crater that it created, the hole that it made, the whole area was just flooded. It just rained a field. It was crazy. But that was something that one of my father's mates did when he was younger. Yeah, a lot more energy than anything I've ever discharged, I'll tell you that much. I only made things that were only that big cardboard cylinder wrapped in electrical tape, dropped into us. Yeah. And the light is a rainbow, everything in the middle of the light. Rainbow means gay, therefore everyone is gay. Oh, that's a good one, yeah. Light is truly a multitude of colours. And yeah, I'm not gay, but I don't give a care, you know. Love is love. Yeah. But yeah, life is just a big old rainbow of colours. Yeah, it's pretty impressive when you think about that. Yeah, I used to put the what was something I used to do? Used to get these old used to get heaps of cap gun rounds, and what me and my brother used to do was we would put it between two bits of paper and fold it up in the paper, and then you used to hit it with a hammer. And we got about like a whole lot of them, and we just put it like folded up nice and tightly. And this literally made the hammer jump backwards. Went bang. But yeah, I've got some pretty neat plans to make something that uses flour as a propellant. They use this flour as the fuel. If you've taken flour in your hand, put a flame or a candle in front of it and just gone, blew it. You know what happens? It actually makes a fireball. It's crazy as. Why did the chicken cross the road? The rainbow. Chicken drops road. Rainbow means gay forever. Everything is all gay. Yep. Oh. Oh. I don't know why I'm doing that. I'm just doing that for the heck of it. This is a beat you can't teach. Oh boy, touch this. Touch this. This is really telling you. Beat can touch. Touch this. Just having fun that way. I heard in New Zealand there are more people people swear than you, more likely you. In New Zealand, more people. New Zealand, more people swear at you than they are that like you. Who told you that one? I don't know why that is. I guess that's a bit of a. I've never heard of that one. Who told you that? Because that's kind of a bit odd. How bizarre. How bizarre. Never heard that one in my life, though. Don't trust the media. Fake news. This doesn't seem to be half the time that correct. Heck, even the news isn't. It's just like fake news. Like even the weather. It's hilarious. Like my barometer that I've got on the wall over there makes better predictions on what the weather will be like than half of their $1 million satellites. Hilarious. Technology that was made decades ago seems to be beating modern day tech sometimes. It's hilarious. I don't know why that is. Or was that Australia, or could be both? Oh, boom! Oh, that's what you call a drop of the bomb there. I don't know for certain, but it could be true. Aussies can sometimes be Aussies, but some of them are okay people. Like, you look at Pakari Roo, she's just one of the most light-spirited roos out there. Yeah. If you ever watched, obviously, check out Sparky when you get a chance to. She does some pretty impressive stuff on her channel. She hasn't uploaded for a while, but probably just doing normal stuff. But she done on her wedding anniversary. She literally jumped out of a plane in her fursuit. This is crazy, as the parachuting, the base jump. Pretty cool. Skydiving. And that was just a casual day. That's just another day in New Zealand for you. We do some pretty out there stuff, you know. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. I'm planning on actually looking at maybe getting a fursuit from her, maybe when I've got the money. Yeah, obviously I've got a few places I'll be looking at acquiring one. I might buy a pre-made one just for the first go round, you know, but it would be cool to obviously get one pre-made. You know, obviously they go up above, you know, $1,000+, and I do have that money, but obviously I've got to be financially sure that I've got that money, not just for that, but yeah, paying the rent. Field day night. I don't want to sleep. Right now it's 5:51 p.m. in New Zealand, so I start to 11. I can before I need sleep, so I'm not too worried about sleep. I'm just yeah. I don't know why. I just get plenty of energy. Probably eat. I don't know, but I'm not bothered. I'm not sleeping for anything really. It's 1 a.m. for me. Where are you at? Jeez. Wow. That's impressive. I might try doing it earlier in the day if my streams at some stage. Yeah. Damn. Bugger. Yeah, that's the only problem when you live on a world that's round. Time is different from all over it. Yeah. Good night. Oh, good night to you. I hope you have a good time, and yeah. See you around. I'll have to try and do more uploads more regularly then. Do spread the news when you can to my channel. It would obviously be really nice if you could. Yeah, it's good to obviously hear, get some people talking about my channel, and obviously getting more subscribers and more people coming and all that. But you know, I'm not too worried. I'm just gonna cruise. Eventually, my numbers will the views will eventually get up. But yeah. That was a good stream session. I'll call that a win. At least I got someone and I had a good chat. Yeah. Battery's getting low. 1 hour 53. I'll obviously end the stream shortly because my battery in my computer will die. That would be a bit of a bugger if it did during the stream. Oh, I have my necklace down my shirt. Bugger. I put my microphone in. I might get a look for it after this. It's good that I've got a subscriber and all that. Oh, New Zealand, it's getting to 5:55 p.m. Yeah. Oh, that was funny. That's a good amount of communication with someone on the other side of the world. Oh, well. Oh. Well, at least I got one subscriber. Can't complain about that. Oh, well. I don't think anyone else is showing up. Might wait for about until it turns over to an hour of streaming, at least. Yeah. Well, that was pretty cool. First proper stream in a while. Actually had a real good conversation with one person, at least just one person, and that's an amazing start. Oh, don't let it get to this thing up here. Got to keep myself collected and calm. Yeah. Oh well. Should do a video on maybe all the cool stuff I've got laying around here. My military, my cool stuff. Oh well, that's just a day. Oh well, at least that was a good stream. I was able to have some fun. This is what I'm doing it for. I'm not after any more cash than I've got. Although more cash would be cool, but yeah. $50 minutes worth of streaming time. I've been streaming for over 50 minutes now. It's yeah, it's nearly 6 o'clock. Yeah. Oh well. Better me just sitting here doing nothing, watching other people making content. Obviously, making my own contents. Yeah. 6 o'clock in New Zealand, and all is quiet. Well, no, it's not quite 6 o'clock. It's 5:59 p.m. Lol. Pretty much on though. Oh well, back to zero. Oh, I always had a good bit of fun with someone. Don't know why I'm doing that. Oh well. Might call it quits. At least I got one person to come into my stream and have a nice chat with me. It's cool. I think that'll be the end of this live stream, and I hope you all have a wonderful day wherever you are in the world.